Man, there are literally animals out there with horns that are absolutely insane in size. And get this, there's this one guy who actually climbed onto a bull's back, and that bull's horns were literally as tall as a person. Like 6 feet tall, man. Meet the Ankole Watusi cattle. These things are absolutely wild. We're talking horns that are over 6.5 feet long, literally taller and heavier than most people. But here's the crazy part. These massive horns aren't just for show. They're basically living air conditioners. The horns are packed with blood vessels that cool down hot blood, plus they double as weapons. One swing of those horns and predators are out. In Uganda and Rwanda, the bigger the horns, the more valuable the cow. We're talking serious money and status symbols here. But wait, it gets absolutely unhinged. There are 3 horned Ankole cattle out there. Like someone literally caught this on video, and I'm still not over it. But seriously, how is this cow's neck not absolutely destroyed, carrying that weight for life? I can't even imagine. These Ankole cattle really said survival, style, and status. They're the ultimate horn legends.
Man, if you got poked by those, you'd turn into a human shish kebab real quick.
Wow, Kalia, look at him. He's huge. Hey there, bud.
So the biggest deer alive today? That'd be the moose. No cap. These absolute tanks got antlers stretching over 4 feet and are genuinely terrifying, but even moose look like baby deer next to this extinct legend, Megaloceros. The name literally means giant horn in Greek. They knew what they were about. These antlers span 12 feet, tip to tip, basically the length of a compact car. But maybe being too extra was their downfall. Some think they went extinct because their antlers got too massive, beautiful but crushed by their own greatness. That's both tragic and iconic.
Wait, isn't this what Santa rides around on?
Just taking it easy and going for a walk.
Santa rides in a sleigh, man. There's literally an animal that could accidentally kill itself with its own tusks. Meet the babirusa. Straight up looks like a zombie boar with tusks that grow up toward the sky. Only males get these, and they literally never stop growing. Can pierce their own skull. They'll bleed from their forehead but still flex those tusks to impress females. That's commitment. Zookeepers trim their tusks sometimes. Doesn't hurt survival, just their dating game.
Wingardium, Babirusa.
What are you even saying? Get out. Don't sleep on sheep, man. These horns are over 6 feet long. Meet the Marco Polo sheep. Even the name sounds legendary, right? World's longest sheep horns spiraling like actual art pieces up to 6 feet combined. But those beautiful horns made them trophy hunters' #1 target. Now they're endangered. When males fight for dominance, they literally ram heads with those massive horns. The sound is insane. Even Marco Polo himself was shook when he first saw these. Said he'd never seen horns this long. People think they're harmless and walk into pens, then get absolutely rocked. Sheep will ram you out of habit.
That's some real sheep behavior.
With bodies up to 16 feet long.
No horned horses exist, but there's definitely horned whales. And this one's more unicorn than actual unicorns. Meet the narwhal, 18 feet long with a left tusk that grows up to 10 feet, looking exactly like a unicorn horn.
For the first time, Canadian scientists working in the Arctic have evidence showing that narwhals use their tusk for feeding.
People thought these were actual unicorn horns and traded them for 10 times the price of gold. Plot twist. Scientists still don't know what the tusk is actually for. Weapon? Sensor? Dating tool? They live in the Arctic and dive 6,000 feet deep. True mystery creatures of the deep.
Can't narwhals just stab fish with their horns to hunt easily?
You dummy. They don't have hands, so if they stab a fish, they can't pull it off the tusk. While everyone's screaming about Triceratops, I was always Team Styracosaurus, the spiked lizard. This Cretaceous beast from 76 million years ago was 18 feet long, 6 tons, and absolutely stunning. The crown-like frill with 4 to 6 spikes plus 3 horns on the face, way sharper and fancier than Triceratops. That frill wasn't just armor, it was for intimidation, dominance fights, and showing off to mates, less famous than Triceratops. But dino nerds know this is the real badass horned dinosaur.
Can't resist dinosaurs?
This reptile's here with one of the most beautiful chameleon species.
Did you know there's a chameleon that looks exactly like a Triceratops? Meet Jackson's chameleon first glance, and you're thinking dinosaur. Tiny helmet on the forehead, 3 horns on the nose. Those horns aren't just for show, they use them to fight other males and intimidate predators. They live in Kenya and Tanzania highlands, and people literally say, this is what living dinosaurs would look like. But here's the thing, despite looking like dinosaurs, they're genetically nowhere close to them.
Horned whales, horned chameleons. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
Ever seen a sheep with 4 horns? Meet the Frisian sheep, aka devil's sheep. 2 horns up, 2 horns to the sides. Looks like they're wearing horn armor. Medieval Europe called them devil's children. They literally used them as sacrifices in religious ceremonies. Turns out it's not a mutation. It's a legit rare breed that's now endangered and protected. People still see videos and go, is this real or CGI? If you lived in medieval times, you'd probably cross yourself too. At this point, everything has horns except horses. Even birds do. Meet the horned screamer. They scream loud enough to shatter eardrums and have actual bone horns growing from their foreheads. The only bird species on Earth with real horns. They're literally the unicorns of the bird world.
Horned bird means horned dinosaur, right? That's so romantic.
Now we're talking insects. Meet the Actaeon beetle, literally called elephant rhinoceros beetle, world's heaviest insect with 1 massive center horn and 2 sharp side horns. Absolute monster vibes. In Japan, these sell for over $1,500. They're literally the superstars of the insect world.
My pet rhinoceros beetle was actually pretty cute compared to this.
One photo that shocked the entire scientific world. Meet the Saola, Asia's unicorn. In 1992, scientists found a weird skull in a Vietnamese hut that didn't match any known animal on Earth. Nobody's ever seen one alive in the wild. Only 1 camera trap photo exists, with just 11 recorded individuals total. Last confirmed sighting was 2013. Experts think they're probably already extinct.